Hello, parents and students. This is Mr. Hardesty. This is my second year teaching at North. I started actually last October, so I started a little bit late. Prior to North, I was actually retired for 5 years. I'm a retired police officer. I was a police officer in the city of Beaumont for 14 years. Ended up getting injured, which led to the retirement, and then again stayed off for about 5 years, basically being a house dad, helping my daughters get through high school, and then ended up starting to look for teaching positions. So I am part-time at North. I teach LAPS, which is a senior class, which is the Law and Protective Services class, where we discuss all aspects of law enforcement and even forensics, some corrections, stuff like that. And then this year I have 2 forensics classes. Last year I only had 1. I had 2 LAPS classes, or Law and Protective Services classes. So this year I have 2 forensics classes. And that is not part of the LAPS Academy, but the LAPS Academy can pull from those other classes if they choose to. And what the LAPS Academy is, a 3-year program at North where they start as sophomores and they end as seniors. And it gives them a lot more structure and focus. It's in partnership with Riverside Police Department. And they do all kinds of field trips, have guest speakers, take end of the year trips, all related around law enforcement and community. They do community service and things like that. There's so much that goes on in LAPS that I could talk forever on it, so I won't. In my forensics class, my focus is just teaching them the basics of forensics. Through my experiences and my training, I was never a crime scene investigator per se, solely with forensics, but I've investigated many crime scenes as a police officer, former police officer, and a detective. So I try to give them my experiences with forensics and collection of evidence and processing for fingerprints and things like that, again, through my experiences and my training. One of the things that I love to do, and I wish we were physically in class to do it, is process things for fingerprints. I find it very fun. When I was a police officer, a young police officer, I actually won an award for it. So I found it one thing that I always love to do, or try to do if I could, at a crime scene. So those are the type of things in forensics that we go over. Also other types of evidence like blood spatter and collection of blood, processing crime scenes, how to secure a crime scene, interviewing witnesses and victims at crime scenes, as well as we talk a little bit about ballistics, fingerprinting again, blood spatter, those types of things. I don't do very much scientific stuff because I'm not trained in it. But that's just kind of an overview of the Law and Protective Services senior class, which mainly focuses more on law enforcement, and a little bit of the overview on what we do in forensics class. I hope everybody is doing well, and I look forward to actually meeting and seeing people in person, hopefully sometime soon. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to everybody later. Thank you.